Williams drivers Villeneuve and Frentzen occupy the first two places, the Canadian over half a second quicker for pole, with Panis a relaxed third. Frentzen very slow away on the warm-up lap, but makes up places to get back in second for the start. Panis keen to get the race underway as the lights go out for the start of the Argentinian Grand Prix. Panis appeared to get too much wheel spin and banged wheels with Michael Schumacher, who got a great start, Olivier losing 3 places into the first corner. Schumacher touches the back of Barrichello-Stewart as the rest of the field try and find a clear path through. Barrichello and Schumacher out.
I'd like to look at the footage a bit more, but it just looked like a racing accident. I don't think anyone was particularly to blame. But pretty unfortunate.
Ferrari's Ross Brawn as rational as ever. A none too happy Michael Schumacher strides in. The lights go out on the pace car, which means at the end of the lap the race resumes with Jacques Villeneuve out in front, Frentzen second. But not for long, the German's unhappy season going from bad to worse. That's Ralf Schumacher around the outside of Hill, the new driver having no escape from the gaze of his team boss. Olivier Panis up to second place, only 1.5 seconds behind race leader Villeneuve. The gap getting smaller by the lap. Damon Hill has a long hard look at the inside of Alesi, who forgets to check his mirrors and collects the arrows. Well held by Alesi, but one would guess there may be words about that one later. Not to be Olivier's day either. After only 8 laps, the potential in this new team already very apparent. Villeneuve showing his hand, first in for the pit stops, Williams obviously going to stop twice. Only 7.5 seconds and a chance he might join in front of second place Eddie Irvine. Close but successful. Eddie due in himself in a couple of laps, but still keen to pass Villeneuve before the Canadian's tyres are up to temperature. Irvine in. An efficient stop and out again in just 7.3 seconds. Is Eddie Jordan still watching Ralf Schumacher as he manages to take off his own teammate? Disbelief in the Jordan pit. While Barrichello-Stewart gives up on lap 24, young Ralf continues on his way, no doubt thinking what he should say to Eddie Jordan. More woe for 96 champion Damon Hill. The Jordan team giving Ralf the benefit of clear vision for his next move and a very quick stop. Villeneuve in for a second stop on lap 38, so possibly 3 stops for the Canadian, as his team get him back into the race in second. The Irishman well within his sights, but now with a group of Katayama, Herbert and Nakano between them. One less to get past as Herbert pits. A good stop allowing him to rejoin in 4th place. Irvine pushing hard to try and increase the gap between himself and the Williams number 1 before his own stop. It looks calm, but the pressure is on all of the team, and that longer stop indicates that Eddie could try and go to the end of the race. Villeneuve slightly lighter, but having to stop once more. Irvine stuck in traffic with Ralf Schumacher right behind, but having completed his pit stops. It could all rest on this last stop of Villeneuve's. Everything going to plan, and Jacques returning to the track in the lead. The fight for 4th between Herbert, Hakkinen and Berger, with Berger setting the fastest lap of the race. The last stages of the race, Irvine right with Villeneuve, the crowd spurring them on, Patrick Head and Frank Williams powerless to do anything. Jacques controlling the race from the front, Irvine there should he slip, with only just over 2 laps left. Sonia Irvine wills her brother on, but Jacques Villeneuve wins to claim 10 more points, but a great drive from Eddie.
The team did a great job the whole weekend, but I think we chose the wrong tires, and with the more rubber on the track towards the middle and the end of the race, we were picking a lot of understeer and we were blistering the tires, so it was very difficult to keep them behind, and well, they both really impressed me today.
In the corner before the back straight, he missed the line and then he was too close to me, and I tried to overtake him and I thought he made space, and he closed the door. Later I will speak to him.
The result of the Argentinian Grand Prix. A win for Villeneuve, Eddie Irvine second and Ralf Schumacher a very happy third. With 3 races gone, Villeneuve heads the championship with 20 points from Coulthard, Berger, Hakkinen, Michael Schumacher and Eddie Irvine. While Williams topped the constructors' table by 1 point from McLaren, who had Ferrari, Benetton, Prost and Jordan leading into the next race.